The calls are with Ramaphosa. These are the chilling last words uttered and contained in the voice recording of some of the remarks made by the late Honorable Tina Joemat-Pettersson.
Busisiwe Mkhwebane blames the actions of the executive and judiciary for Joemat-Pettersson's death.
And the expulsion of people should be the last resort for the leadership.
Batabile Dlamini's musings on Ace Magashula's dramatic exit from the ANC. Is South Africa teetering on the brink of expulsion from the multi-billion-dollar AGOA trade agreement for its relationship with Russia? That and more coming up with me right now. I'm Jane Dutton.
This is Eyewitness News.
Blaming the actions of the executive and judiciary for Tina Joemat-Pettersson's death. Some of the explosive claims in a media briefing by suspended public protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane, currently before a Section 194 inquiry assessing her fitness to hold office. Mkhwebane weighed in on allegations of bribery and extortion by her and her husband, Mandla Skosana.
The calls are with Ramaphosa. These are the chilling last words uttered and contained in the voice recording of some of the remarks made by the late Honorable Tina Joemat-Pettersson. I have invited you as your public protector to inform you about definitely the biggest corruption scandal ever to hit the Parliament of the Democratic Republic of South Africa. Sadly, the scandal also implicates directly and indirectly the executive and the judiciary of South Africa.
She also played recordings of ANC member Tina Joemat-Pettersson, who died on the 5th of June. This was after the Ethics Committee warned her not to release audio evidence of bribery.
Who's going to pay me for that?
No, that's why we're saying to you guys, go on another attack.
Yeah.
Go on another attack.
Yeah, because remember, that legal team won't do it for free.
No. So she must only written affidavit.
From when?
He wants to make it now when they sit again next week.
Yeah,
that was the instruction they got, that if she doesn't get money, then she must just give an oral representation.
So what now for Ace Magashule? Will he go gentle into that good night after his expulsion from the ANC, or seek to clear his name?
So ultimately for me, Ace Magashule might be an interesting story, might be a funny story to a degree, how he ended up here, because he was so powerful once upon a time. For me, here's a man who's got no currency inside the ANC, certainly can't see it outside. Here's a man who struggled with national politics, you know? They were doyens, they were kings in their provinces, I keep saying. National politics dribbled him hard and fast, so I don't see what the comeback is. He says this moment is not the end to his political career. I can't see how he resuscitates it. It's definitely on the lifeline. But let's wait and see.
Batabile Dlamini says the party rushed to kick him out.
There will always be testing situations in the African National Congress. And the expulsion of people should be the last resort for the leadership.
The first possible retaliation against South Africa for its relationship with Russia, some lawmakers have asked the US administration to punish us by moving the AGOA trade conference to another country. The AGOA Act provides duty-free access to the US trade market for about 36 African nations. South Africa exported about 60 billion rands worth of goods to the United States through AGOA last year. Stephen Grudst of the Russia-Africa Project at the South African Institute of International Affairs says the latest news is concerning.
It has to show you that the ground has shifted, that the rest of the world is looking very carefully at what South Africa has been doing on the Ukraine conflict, where it's been putting its chips. I mean, the military exercises with Russia and China in February were mentioned in this letter. The International Relations Department here at home says there is no decision by the US to move the trade forum elsewhere. No leadership crisis in Joburg. The words of the mayor, who is out of his sickbed for his first State of the City address.
Kabelo Gwamanda also rubbished claims that his address was stale and uninspiring. Opposition parties claim that he has not provided practical solutions to the city's problems. Gwamanda has assured Johannesburg residents that service delivery will be among his top priorities.
And I would like to assure the residents that government in its current form is stable and that there is no leadership crisis in the city of Johannesburg.
A brutal and fatal incident on the streets of Nottingham in the UK. Police have arrested a 31-year-old man on suspicion of murdering 3 people. They've locked down the area after the trio was found dead in what is being described as a horrific and tragic incident. Officers say there was another incident where a van attempted to run over 3 people who are being treated for their injuries. UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has expressed shock at the murder. Police are still on the scene, piecing together what happened. That's all for now. Same time, same place tomorrow.
Eyewitness News. In touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.